Hi, in this video we'd like to briefly explain whether or not our hCG-Desensitizer has side effects for hyperemesis patients. This is a very common question that we get from our patient inquiries, those that are seeking our hCG-Desensitizer, which is in fact very effective in overcoming your hyperemesis condition. So in the basis of this treatment, what you need to understand is that this hyperemesis treatment, the mechanism of this treatment is that we simply block the receptors that are hypersensitive to hCG. That is why only during pregnancy do you develop this condition and not anywhere else. Only during this specific period, because this disease is closely linked with hCG and another component, which is receptors that are hypersensitive to hCG that will bind immediately and then developing all these symptoms. So the distribution of these receptors vary from patient to patient, but generally they are found in the vomiting zone, in the sleep regulating zone, all in the medulla oblongata, and also several effector glands, for example in the salivary glands, in your digestive system that secretes excess mucus, excess stomach acid, so on and so forth. So it really depends where these receptors are found distributed, but our patients generally, these are the locations that they are distributed, and once they bind, they will lead to symptoms such as excessive vomiting because of the triggering of the stomach muscles and the acidic reflux, and then the excessive salivation because the receptors are found to be abundant in the salivary gland, and then the insomnia because of the sleeping zone in the medulla oblongata, and so on and so forth. All of these are caused because of the receptors binding with hCG. This treatment figured that if we could mimic hCG and block these receptors before hCG, the actual hCG shows up in the bloodstream, then we can effectively prevent hyperemesis from showing up during your pregnancy. And why would it have side effects if it is exactly identical to hCG itself, molecularly speaking, but there is a slight modification here and there, but in fact it's still a protein, so that's why it will have no effect, no side effect, no unwanted outcomes for the mother, because it is exactly similar to hCG in terms of molecular size, in terms of component. So it's actually just another introduction to hCG into the mother's body, and furthermore it cannot pass through the placenta because of its molecular size, so there will be no fetal interaction as well. Its function, which is to carry out the binding with these receptors, blocking it so that the real hCG cannot bind with it, and that's the mechanism that our treatment works. And over the past 20 years we've effectively helped thousands of hyperemesis patients, and we have several group chats where there are hundreds of these patients that are willing to share their experience, also their treatment here at Antai Hospital. We will be able to link you with these patients if you're interested, and if you're really seeking this treatment for your next pregnancy, please contact us via the website. Please do come before pregnancy so that we can make sure there will be no unwanted complications, especially those that have pre-existing conditions, and also seek treatment early during pregnancy, not until during the midst of an extreme severe episode of hyperemesis. So do leave me a comment down below, and also look forward to the next one.